Country music singer Granger Smith and a few of his band members and friends walked 100 miles in a pair of combat boots to show his gratitude to the troops. His walk started in Austin and ended at Fort Hood. Then he gave a free concert to the soldiers and families of the great place.
Getting used to the rocks, so the road is tough, but I'll find a way. Sleeping on the interstate, and that white line stretching like a yellow brick road. We chase it down, hurry up and never go slow. Gas in the tank, music in the soul. Here we go, here we go. Connected map dots like poets and prisoners, trying to live more like a lover than sinner. Slave to dreams so far away, so we're sleeping on the interstate.
Last year I came up with this crazy idea. We've done several tours in Iraq as a band, and it seemed like it was more appropriate to start doing stuff over here too. Right. You know, and I wanted to make some kind of statement instead of taking out a pocketbook and writing a check or doing some kind of benefit concert. I thought it needed to be more impactful, needed to be something that people would remember, and I wanted to strap on the combat boots and make a small sacrifice on my body to represent the huge sacrifice that men and women do for us every day in the military.
If she comes here looking, well, that's just too bad, 'cause I'll still be hiding on way in the back at a dark corner table, but she won't know that, because tonight I'm wearing black. Whoa, let's raise a glass, it's almost one Johnny Cash. Whoa.
Although Granger is not a vet, he recognizes the sacrifices soldiers make every day.
You know, I've got a lot of buddies that went in there, and a lot of buddies of mine from college, and I always felt like a little bit guilty that I'm an able-bodied young man and I didn't follow their lead and do that, and instead I did music, which is the opposite. We have a lot of fun, we travel around and we goof off, and it's just such a fun job. I figured that life is a gift. You know, and it comes with a price, it comes with a cost, and there's somebody to thank for it. So I've always felt like that's my main charity, is to give back to the people that allow me to have it.
Specialist Philip Schiller was killed in action in Afghanistan.
He was a month into his first deployment.
A month into his very first deployment. We hear these kind of stories a lot. You know, these are this is the price of freedom. This is the price that me, as musicians, you know, that we live these fun lives, as most Americans do, and there is a price for that. It's a gift that we can't take for granted, and there's people that sign up, volunteer, to sacrifice it all to ensure that we have that. It's important that we never forget people like Philip, right? The song is called 5 More Minutes.
I think of my granddad in 44, overseas fighting in the war. He was a pilot of a B-24 and father of my dad. If he hadn't made it home okay, I wouldn't be here today. It wasn't until he passed away that I realized what I had. Precious time you can't have back. I wish I had 5 more minutes, one more time with him, share a cup of coffee with him.
He wants to do this every year, 100 miles in 4 days. No tour bus required. Reporting from Fort Hood, Texas, I'm John Miller.
You can love a lifetime and 5 more.